Hello, my people. It's your Redneck from Texas, Nate, and we are back today with an unboxing. Today is an epic day, guys. I have a box here that's many years in the making. Really many years in the making. We will get to that one at the end. You're going to have to wait for it. Wait for it. Right. All right. So, we got a lot of goodies. Because that's how it is. All right, this is coming from my boy Steve Hyatt. Shout out to my girl Anna. Anna told me about Steve, saying that he had some of these. And so I messaged him. I paid for it way a while ago. I said, "Hey Steve, did you ever get a chance to send those out?" And he's like, "I thought I already did." And I'm like, And he's like, "Let me go figure it out." And so he's like, "Yeah, they're sitting there." He had them and forgot to mail them. And so he mailed these lickety split because he knew I was taking these to Fan Expo tomorrow. So we shall see what we get. Okay. He actually sent me an extra too. The first up sent me, holy crap, he sent me an extra book. This is an old one. Definitely taking this one. These are all Anna books. Her Infernal Descent. Yeah, that's gonna go with me. Definitely. We got another one from that time frame, right? Hit Girl, #1. Then we got these are Port City Comics, right? So this is the exclusive variant. The Zombie Tramp, Vampirella homage, the regular, and the Risque. So yeah, I definitely wanted all of these because we're gonna be picking up something tomorrow. Just saying. All right, so from my good buddy, here it is. Dennis Purse, Uncle Dirty. Thank you, brother. He had a Whatnot sale, and I actually caught it for once because the timing's usually like way off for me because it's at 8 o'clock and usually I'm at work. So I just happened to be, I was already at work that day, and got lucky that I was able to snag these. Because these are some oldies. Dennis knows what I like. So he usually always grabs, kind of things he knows I'll buy. And he puts a lot of good stuff on his buy it now stuff too. So I usually end up trying to see what's in there first. Because, him being a Coffin, chaos boy like me, we usually try to get a lot of the same stuff. So let's see. We're going to do it this way. Make it easy, right? And I sharpened my knife, so hopefully that'll help. Okay. Let's see. Yep, he uses that masking tape. I'm telling you that, guys, this masking tape, blue tape, painter's tape, is the way to go. If you have it, use it. That's what I'm getting ready to start buying for my sales. And yes, I said sales because we're going to have a bunch of sales coming up. I'm downsizing everything, literally. All right, so first up we got an old school She Daredevil. I'm a huge She fan, you guys know that. I always support Billy and them. But they also support these guys too. This is Cry for Dawn's Pinup Bad Girls. So this is from Joseph Michael Lisner's area. So had to grab it. We got the Book of Lingerie, #2. And then we also got #1. And so I was like, yeah, let me get on that. Because I don't see these books hardly ever. Like I've been looking for them actually too, right? For my Dawn collection. They're nowhere to be found. I mean, they're so hard to find now these days. It's like, luckily, people like Uncle Dirty, he gets good stuff like that, right? Right. All right, we got 2 of these. These are both clan, so they'll put those together. Another one, Coffin. So let's see what, and this one was done by Coop this time. Thank you, Coop. I usually don't get Coop. All right. But I will take what I can get. I won't throw a fit, as I tell my kids. You know why? I appreciate my boy Jeff. He does good work. Thank you, Jeff. And all the crew at Coffin. You guys know who you are. You guys always take care of Nate, and I appreciate y'all. All right, so we picked up the Richard Ortiz Skull and Bones edition. I had to have it. I'm a huge Ortiz fan, so anything like that, I gotta have. We got another copy of the Instant Edition. This, as you guys saw in that last video I had, my boy Martin got me one. This is for you guys. This is going to be in my giveaway that I'm going to have. And it's not yet. Don't worry. We got a Psycho Sessions from, it's a Polito cover, so I have to grab it. It's when he was doing the work for Evil Ernie back then. And then we've got the Color Me Bad edition, which my boy Brandon Dijonette, he has this. So I was happy to get it. I'm a huge Monty Moore fan. You guys know that. So I appreciate you, Jeff, and all the Coffin crew. Thank you, boys. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see. We got a boxy here from Media Psychos. So let's see what's in here. Let's see what John sent me this time. Ooh. He sent me some gloves. Thank you, John. I appreciate you, brother. And then, let's see. Is my Creator Era Avatar. So this is from Media Psychos. This is specifically done by us. And as you guys see, there's lenticular, day to night. So I will be showing this off even more because there will be a review for this one. So I've been trying to get a bunch of these done, but I've been kind of waiting because I needed some things from it. So waiting on the Avatar 2 one to come out, because then I want to do a combined review of those two together. So once we get that one, then we'll do that review. All right, from my good friend Kat England. Kat and I were talking last week, and we ended up, she was like, I got something to send you. I'm like, well, I just sent you something. And so we've been kind of going through this back and forth thing. And she's like, I know you'll like this. Okay. So she sent it to me. And I had to remember too, because I'm usually pretty good at remembering like addresses, right? for people and stuff. So let's see. I was like, what is, oh, Delaware. Okay. So, to Nate, hashtag Gomez Gang, thank you for being amazing. Hope you don't have this one. Cat and Mr. Cat. Ooh, so let's see. And I keep little things like this. I've been keeping them since I started the channel. So this will stay with me. Oh yeah, it's a card. She told me it was a card. And guys, I'm so excited to show you the last thing we got in the mail. Oh my God. Like I said, I've been waiting years for it. And it took some work. Okay. I do not have this one, Cat. And I will thank you kindly for it. Oh, so this is a Fairy Metal photography. So Fairy Metal was the group of people that does the metal covers for Coffin. This is from 2018. It is a metal card. This is, let me put it so you can see the back too. Says, congratulations, this card is part of our annual metal promo card series offered exclusively at San Diego Comic-Con. We are celebrating metal comic book covers, prints, and trading cards. This set, limited to 100, features artwork by amazing artists, including Joel Gomez. This is number 2, P2. Thank you so much, Kat. I appreciate you. Yeah, we keeping this one. This is going in the goodie box. Okay. Now we've got some packages that came in. Oh, and we're going to talk about one of them too. So, during the Lady Death versus Zombie Tramp, right? That was at the worst time ever for a Kickstarter. We had so much going on. So I wasn't able to get any. Only thing I was able to get was the main book done by Dan. So I picked that one up. And I wasn't able to get the coins or anything else that I really wanted to get from that set. But you know what? We have an awesome group. The Dan Mendoza forum. We work and we try to help out each other as much as we can. And so I was trying to get the coins. I wanted the coins because that's a big part of our collection, right? It's coins because we collect them from all the campaigns. And so we had 2 people that stood up and said, "Hey, you need help to get some of the coins?" I said, "Yeah, I do." So Scott Weber and Brian Hoday, they both messaged me. Brian had one version of the coin. Scott had another version of the coin. And at the same time, Miguel was selling them, so I was bidding on them to try to grab them. Got outbid, and it went way high, and I never got it. So Brian and Scott both, said, "Hey, we still got you if you need them." I said, "Yeah, I do." And so they hooked me up, and I appreciate you 2 guys, and that's what we love about it. Now, let's talk about this package. So this is the package from Scott, right? So he sent it to me. He's like, "Hey, it's coming. Here's tracking and everything." So I've been keeping an eye on it and stuff. So what happened was it being small in a package like this, right? It was moving around in this container, going back and forth, literally between Fort Worth and my post office. So it'd be in the container and going back and forth, back, forth, back and forth, back. And then at one point, you know, it said it was supposed to arrive on the 25th or 26th or 27th, something like that. And so I'm like, okay, and it's not here. So I gave it a couple of days, right? And then, you know, 'cause it's post office, you never know. But then after a week, I was like, you know what, let me call them. So I called them up and I talked to my local, and they're like, yeah, we see that it's going back and forth. So it must be pretty small. And they're just not seeing it. I was like, yeah, it's probably like a little package because it's a coin. And so the lady sent a message over to Fort Worth Regional and said, hey, here's what it looks like. Here's the size of it. See if you got it. And they did. And that's exactly what the post office should do, right? They bend over backwards and always have tried to help me out here. So I appreciate them. You don't always get that help. So sometimes it's nice to get what you can get. So we got this in. We finally got it in. And now we're going to unbox it. Because we're going to take it tomorrow with us. Because we might have to go challenge our boy Dan Mendoza. You never know, right? He might not have his. And like I said, I can't thank Scott and them enough for this. Get it out of here. There we go, folks. We got it. Okay. There. It's this one. There was 3. There's the red and blue one. There was a gold one, and then a black one. So I've got 2 of the 3. And so, like I said, this one's from Brian. Okay. Got that eBay tape. Brian knows what he's doing. Hot. And then here is the gold version. So you've got Zombie Tramp on that side, Lady Death on that side. So now we got 2 of the 3. So thank you, my boys, Scott and Brian. I could not have done this without you. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all. Okay, the last 3 boxes are from Clan McDonald. All right, so let's see what we got. And they always use some of the best tape in the world. Like I always have to clean my knife after I use theirs. They use that good old tape. All right. Okay. Put you down here. And doing these little like tabby tapes always helps too. Huh. Put you there. And I could not tell you which one this is because I've got so many orders with them. It's just one of those things, like, could be any of them. You never know. Because I have certain people I buy from, and they're one of them. Ah, okay. Ooh. Now that's a nice freebie one. I was kind of interested in this one. Predator versus Wolverine. So, and Marvel, since Marvel now has it to both right. I was like, this is a variant. This looks like a Brett Booth. Yeah, this is Brett Booth. Huh. Thank you. So this is my Marissa Pope set. Okay. All right, so we've got the metal. So this is the Marissa Pope, whatchamacallit, Jessica Rabbit set. So I got a version with the rabbit ears. And then, of course, I got the regular version. So glad to have those. It took a while because you had to get some made. So I was like, okay. All right, let's see. All right. I love all these little boards. They make life so much better. That's exactly how I do mine. Because you know what? I like protecting the books from people buying. You know, that's one of those things, right? You take care of people, they take care of you. Okay, we got this one last time, so this will probably go in the freebie box. I'll show it to you in a minute once I get the tape off. But okay. Oh. So I bought these already once, right? I bought a set for my kids, and then I got a set for me. But the difference was my set is remarked. So we've got, I'll show you both of them. Right. Lilo and Stitch. She's got a little Stitch there. It is funny when she was drawing these ones, right? She's like, I'm running out of blue. I'm like, well, use orange. But yeah, these are from C2E2. So, Anna, Steve, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I always do. All right. So on to the last box. This will be the last one we do. So we've got a big, big box here, and it's heavy, heavy. So back before Swornfest, right? I went looking and searching for some books because a long time ago, I had a set like this. It was signed by everybody, and then it was remarked by Brian. So yeah, that should give you kind of indication what kind of book it is. But I ended up having to sell it, like I said, years and years ago. And so knowing I was going to Swornfest, knowing what I wanted to do, I bought this set of comics by itself. You guys saw which set I bought. That's a lot of bubble wrap. So I bought this set of comics, and then when we got to Swornfest, I had Brian sign, remark, some. I think the first one. And then I gave it to Clan. I said, go slab them all for me. Because I wanted to have these in my collection, but be slabbed. Because I'm never selling them again. I did this once, I'm not going to do it again. And so, you will see in a second. There's a lot of bubble wrap, and I appreciate that. You know why? Because It's a lot of slabbies. And I didn't even know what the grades were till now. Yeah, I've been waiting. And the grades they have, I'm okay with whatever grades they get. My main thing was having them graded, but having them protected. He must have a slew of these books. He's Captain America from just for them. All right. So first up, Lady Death, #1, 9.2 sign and slab. Now, I think this is better than a 9.2, but I'd have to see what the details were on it. But we got this one. And then, so you guys remember I bought this set, right? So we got the Evil Ernie set, 7.5. $8.5. $7.5 for Evil Ernie #3. $8.0. Remember that? And then for this one, we got, yeah, this was a big one for me. #1. Evil Ernie #1, signed, remarked by Brian. Here's the remark. And what he's got is blood coming down here and going all the way across. And so, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Clem. I'm finally happy to have the set back in my collection again. I don't get a whole lot of slabs like a lot of people do, but this one, yeah, I wanted this set. And it meant a lot because this was done at Swarm Fest. So, that is it, my folks. That is our haul from this one. Hope you guys take it easy and have a good one. And I'll see you on the next one. All right, all right, all right. Swarm.